What is up? It's Chad here, and I'm gonna do a little test run. We're gonna see how fast we can get to this tree down this trail. There's a tree that's overhanging the road. You can almost see the shadow on it. We're gonna do from takeoff to top speed to that tree, and we have the OEM tires on. And what we're gonna do is put the mud grips on and run it again. See if there's a big loss in acceleration. This is actually a recommended comment from one of my subscribers, so appreciate that. I do look at all the comments, and we'll do some recommendations that you guys have out there, because y'all have a lot of good ideas. And thanks for that. Let's see what these little slicks can do. Hop on with me. All right. That looked like about 61. That looked again right when I passed it 62-ish. Either way, it was getting it. Now let's go mount up the big boy mud grips and see if it slowed it down much. I don't think it's going to slow it down much, because the mud grips are not quite much different in weight. They're pretty close to the same weight. They are a little bit taller, so maybe I'll get a better top end. I don't know how the gearing's going to work, but let's see. All right, now we got the new wheels and tires on. We're gonna run again like we did earlier to that tree. See if we can make it above 60. The other setup made it to 60. Two-wheel drive, just like the other one. Let's go. I just got done running for the first time, pretty much full throttle to that tree like we did with the factory setup. I can tell you a couple things. It did not feel as safe once I started hitting close to 55. It felt a little squirrely, I guess, because I'm sitting up taller and I'm on some lugs that are way taller, so it's got a little more sponge to it, so I had a little less reaction to the steering wheel. Noticed that, and then it felt plenty fast, but the speedometer said about 58 when I hit that spot. In the other tires, I think I saw 61 at the most. But then again, these are taller, so the speedometer is going to be off, so maybe it was close to 60. So what is a mile an hour? Yeah. But the good thing is, if you want to sport ride and slide around, we can put the OEMs back on. Still got them. Or if you want to cruise, do some crawling, some mudding, look a lot better, then there you go. So it's always a give and take, but it ain't much given for a lot of taking. All right, let's do a take 3 on that. The last run I just was talking about is kind of squirrely feeling. After getting home and all, I realized, dang, I didn't ever check the air pressure, so it had about 15 pounds per tire in it, and I took some pressure out, and it's down to about 6.5 pounds. It feels a lot more stable. It doesn't seem like it's floating on top. And then also the brakes. The brakes had a little WD-40 on them, because when I put the new rims on, I saw some rust forming, so I wanted to just put a little oil on it. Yeah, probably not the smartest thing. So when I tried to slow down on that run, it was hard to slow it down. I thought it was the tires, but now the oil burned off and the brakes are sticky again. So we're gonna run it again. I'm gonna angle this camera down so we can see the speedometer. Should be much better. Let's see what it does. I'll tell you if it's squirrely or not, and see if we can hit at least 60. First run hit 62 with the original tires. The new tires hit about 58. They are taller, so I don't know if that equates to 60-ish or what. Maybe some mathy people on here can do it. And then let's try again. It's 100 degrees out too. Definitely hot. The machine can't breathe as good. About to saddle up. Let's go. to the tree hanging over the edge right after the curve. Let's go. I don't know if you saw that, but I think it might have hit 59. It does not feel quite as squirrely as it did the second run. Felt much better, was able to control it. It's a mild difference for an upgrade on these tall treads. These are like, I think they're 1 inch and almost 1/4 tall treads compared to the little flat ones. Tires are definitely a little stiffer and way more rugged. So I gained some ground clearance too. So I don't know, I can't tell a difference really at all. Maybe then we'll do is race some other quads here coming up. And I guess next thing, let's do some mud tests, some sand. We got to do all that. Anyone wants to make a comment, I would appreciate it, and I'll take that advice and do a video soon on it, as well as what this was about. One of my subscribers did suggest this. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one.